that intro every single time. So huge shout out to my admin Emoji J for always coming through with that amazing intro. Let me hold on. Guys, I gotta figure out this whole office situation, this whole background situation. There, is that better? It's a little cuter, huh? But everybody, welcome to Own It. Welcome to your favorite featured hour here exclusively on the live streaming community of Meet Me. Hello. Welcome, y'all. My name is Cicely. I am best known on the Meet Me streets as that Cuban girl, also on YouTube and Instagram. But I'm so excited that you guys are here today. I have been doing this feature show for the last 2 years. It's going to be 3 years in August. It is crazy. It's almost 3 years of Own It. No, the show got featured in September, I believe, I think, something like that. But still, it's going to be 3 years this year. I'm so excited and blessed. And every single Tuesday, I'm so happy to be here with you guys. So thank you. Before we get the show started, couple of reminders. Number one, remember that this is a featured show, you guys. So what do we know about feature shows? Can you guys drop it in the comments? What do we know about feature shows? No way. I wish. Do you see any mealies happening? I mean, send me the mealies. No, so the feature shows, please be respectful. Respect not only myself, but my guests, okay? No profanity. It is a feature show, okay? We got to keep it chill, respectful. We got to keep it good vibes. Also, thank you. Also, my streams are good vibes anyways. This is a safe space for you, for myself, and for my guests. This is a featured hour where we can all hang out and elevate and, share our stories and find our amazing community on here. So please keep it chill, keep it cool, keep it respectful, keep it vibing, all right? Positive. And if you're not positive, I do have admins that, admins and bounce. Do we still call them bouncers? I don't even know anymore. Is it moderators, bouncers? Anyways, that will take care of that. But I just want to welcome you guys in and say hello. Welcome to Own It. Same thing. All right, cool. Welcome to this featured hour that happens here exclusively on the live streaming community of Meet Me every Tuesday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Or if you're on my side of the world at 2 p.m. Pacific. And I'm super excited to have you guys all here. Please, if you're new and you like me and you like the show, don't forget to hit that star up here, the little favorite button, and make sure that you connect with me and, stay in touch and make sure that we connect, we build a community. So I encourage you to follow me and also, to tap the screen, send some hearts. It's both things are free. So I appreciate you being here. Thank you for the favorite. It really helps. And yeah, you guys enjoy the show. This show really warms my heart because, like I told you earlier, I've been doing it for almost 3 years this year. And it's been an amazing thing that I've been able to build this beautiful community with all of you guys. I have amazing friends. And every single Tuesday, we touch on a topic something that I believe will help you guys with something, right? Something that me and my guests have common ground on, and we can openly and freely and transparently talk about and help you guys with. And today I'm super excited because I have two amazing guests, two amazing people who are no strangers to the show, okay? They are no strangers to the show. They've been here multiple times, but they are dear friends. They're people that I have known since I was a newbie on the app, and they're kind enough to want to join today. But today is special, just as last time they were on the show together, because they're both a couple. And I think it's one of those success stories that we find on the app where, two streamers meet and they're friends for a while and then they end up together And sometimes we forget that this app was meant to be a dating app, even though now I don't use it for dating, but a lot of you guys do. And a lot of people on here want to find their forever person. So I thought, what better way to, what better topic than to make today's topic all about relationships and how to find your person, and making it as a couple. And if you see me looking away, it's because I have everything written down by hand, so excuse me. But I thought it would be, hello, I thought it would be an amazing topic to talk with both my guests today, since they are a couple and they started not being a couple. They were literally just friends. So I want to welcome you guys in again. Welcome to Own It. Welcome to this featured hour with me, your girl, that Cuban girl. Super excited to have you here. I want to encourage you. You see the description right here. I want to encourage you to follow me on the other platforms, connect with me. Every single Tuesday when you guys follow me, I add you to my close list of friends on IG, the little green circle, and you guys are always the first ones to know things that are happening in my life, professionally, things that I feel like sharing. I share them first with you guys in the little my green community of over there. So I encourage you guys to follow me today, and I'll add you to that, and just connect. Today we have a really special show, as I've mentioned. But before we get started, because there's so many of you guys that are new on here, I want to tell you a little bit about myself very briefly and who I am. And if you vibe with me, I want to encourage you to press that heart button and follow me, favor me, follow me. But my name is Cicely. I go by that Cuban girl because, yes, I am Cuban. I was born and raised in Cuba, moved to the States at 14, but Spanish is my first language, the whole thing, right? Like, I'm a true Latina, all right? Um, and, for the last 10 plus years, I have been in Los Angeles pursuing a career in entertainment. I have done a lot of cool things in the entertainment industry, modeling, ring girl for boxing, a beauty queen. I mean, I just made top 12 as Miss Universe Cuba last year. I've done it all. Acting, I've been on movie sets, you name it, I've done it here. And so my true passion I've discovered are two things. Number one, talking and interviewing, which is this, like literally just chatting. And number two is giving back. Thanks for the spotlight. Number two is giving back to my community and helping specifically women, even though I don't discriminate, but I love helping people and women elevate themselves and know that you can boss up online. All right. I wholeheartedly believe that this is my purpose in life, is to elevate, inspire, and help other women to know that it doesn't matter how old you guys are, you guys can become, achieve, and make your dreams a reality. Doesn't matter of the circumstances, who you are, what you've been through. The more things you've been through, the better, in my opinion, because the more life experience you have. So this is why this show is so important to me. It's so important because I just love giving back to my community. And before we continue and move on, I want to remind you guys that, sometimes I forget myself, but this is a featured show, which means that if I don't address you individually on here as you comment or you gift, I want you to know that it's out of respect for the show's guidelines and for my guests. But I do see you all. I have my comments on. I do read you. I see your comments, your favorites, your hearts, your gifts. Thank you so much for that, number one. I need to take a screenshot of that. Emoji J, take a screenshot of that. Thank you for that spotlight. I really appreciate you. I think it was Gina, right? But yeah, you guys, I'm super excited for the show today. Are both my guests here already? Are both my guests here already? Request the chat box, please. Yes, okay. Today we're gonna do things a little bit differently. I'm not going to introduce them because I feel like I have introduced them so many times. They're dear friends of the show, and I want them to really reintroduce themselves on their own. But let me see who's first. Perfect. Wait, is that you, Goober? Yes, that's you. Okay, perfect. Who wants to go first, Goober or Vampy? The first one requested was Goober, so I guess maybe Goober. But I'm going to introduce my dear friend Goober to the show, King Goober. He's amazing. He's a very kind soul, kind and gentle soul. He's an amazing boyfriend to Queen Vampy. And I'm really excited to get to talk to both of them today. So, everybody, welcome to Own It, King Goober.
Drinking some cafecito.
Oh yeah, I feel you on that. You know, me too. Me too. I have it right here.
Hold on. Salud. Salud.
Salud.
And salud todo to everybody else.
How are you today, Goober? Please
Oh,
introduce yourself.
I am fantastico. Thank you for asking. I love how every time I come here, she brings the Latin out of me. I love it. Which my my salviness is showing. Yes, I am King Goober. I'm a goofball or lovable goofball or just annoying goofball, depending on what day it is. I've been on the. I'm just introducing myself, right? Okay. I've gotten so used to you doing this, so I'm like, what do I do? So I, alongside with my Queen Vampy, we run our family VGK, which stands for Vampy Goober Kingdom. Basically a family that we try to get along with everybody. It's we're all like unique individuals, and we're all about just keeping peace and just being ourselves. I have I have a show that I used to have that I'm bringing back called Goop Talk. I have a stream. My stream is Switzerland, so meaning it's a safe place where you can come in and chill. Beefs do not exist in my stream, so when you come to my stream, if you have a beef, you hang it up like a coat when you come to my stream, and then if you need a beef with someone, you pick up your beef like a coat, and then you leave my stream, and then when you're ready, you come back. But like, there's no beef, no nothing. It's all positive. It's a safe place, because I know sometimes, you know, we stream surf, we go into apps, sometimes we need a little break, we need a little positivity in our lives. So that's what my stream is. That is what Queen Vampy's stream is. And so yes, I'm gonna stop talking because otherwise I'm gonna keep rambling. So yeah, Cuban,
It's
interrupt me.
okay. No, it's okay. It's okay. No, I really wanted you to introduce yourself because I feel like you guys know exactly what you guys are doing, all the updates and everything. And I love when my guests get to talk and really connect with the audience. And I know we have new people on here. So that's why I wanted you to do the intro. And I'm gonna have Vampy get ready. I'm gonna have her do the same for herself as well. But I'm super excited that you're both here today. It's not the first time that you're on my show, but it's also not the first time you're on my show together as a couple. Um,
I thought it was.
no. You guys were on the show of when you guys first started going out officially. So
Damn,
like a
almost
year
2 years
ago,
later.
right?
Almost 2 years later.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys were once before in the show together. And remember last week when I said to you that I wanted to make the show special? I kept thinking, okay, how can I make the show special? And then I realized, well, I really just want you guys to talk about relationships and relationships as streamers and just dating on the app, because I realized that a lot of people on here really are looking for their forever person. And I just really love you guys' stories because you guys were just friends when you started talking or whatever. But I want you to go into it a little bit more as to how that happened from your perspective, and then Vampy will give me hers, and then just kind of give people hope and tips and everything when it comes to that.
Okay. Well, when I met Vampy, she was a troll. She kept messing with me and just pissing me. I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding. No, no, not even close to it. No. Whatchamacallit? No. So what had happened was, all right. So how we met? We actually met for the first time on on a game show. It used to be a featured show called The Least Valuable Player, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And I was on a show with her and her brother, as you know very well, DJ your boy. And then along with someone else who was a fill-in, and that was my first time seeing meeting Vampy. And funny enough, I didn't know that DJ and Vampy were siblings. I didn't know they knew each other. It was I thought it was me and DJ going to be at the end, and turns out they voted because how they eliminate, you vote, the contestants vote off each other, kind of like the Island or something like that, Survivor. And so yeah, I thought DJ and I were going to vote Vampy because I didn't know they knew each other. I didn't know they were siblings.
She
They voted for
outsmarted
me.
you.
Oh yeah, she voted for me. They both voted for me. I was like, oh, and then, but after that, we were on another show after. I believe, I want to say it was Are You Smarter Than a Top Badge? Um, and then after that, I mean, yes, I won that one. I got my revenge. However, after that is when, if I'm not mistaken, I mean, she'll correct me when she comes on, because I can't retain much. But however, after that, she started coming to my stream a little bit, a lot more. And when we started talking, we did start out friends. And I even have the date written down. We met September 17th of 2023. And what's cool is that I came on the app on August 15th, 2023. Okay. So almost a little over a month later is when I didn't know it at the time, but that's when I met my future wife, you know? So we did start out. It took about a couple months. We were talking and we got to know each other a little bit. You know, I didn't want to rush into something because I had past stuff that I learned from, you know, like we all do. We have past relationships that we learn from and stuff like that. So
Oh yeah.
yeah. So what should we call it? So we just we just started talking and got to know each other a little bit. And I will say, because I didn't expect it and I love it, but she was actually the one to initiate, like, hey, I like you and I want to try I want to try this, you know. And I was so flattered and I was so like, oh my God, really? You know, because you got to understand, like, when I first met her, all right, I grew up, so to give context, all right, I have a 9-year-old sister, right? And when she was young in like high school, early college days, she she'll deny it. She was gothic. She'll deny. She said a goth phase, but still. All right. So I grew up in that dark stuff with like heavy rock and watching The Crow and just all that dark stuff, dark clothes and all that. So when I first saw Vampy, when I first saw the picture from when we were on the show, it was just completely dark. She had black clothes, black lipstick. I was like, oh, okay. And I'm not gonna lie, I was attracted to her when I first saw her in the picture. I was like, wow, she's beautiful. And then we started talking and I got to know her. I found out her favorite movie is The Crow. Well, technically it's her second favorite movie behind Nightmare Before Christmas. I'm okay with that being ahead of The Crow, but The Crow is my favorite movie of all time. All right. So when I have never in my life met someone that I was attracted to that actually loved The Crow almost as much as I do. So I was happier than a witch in a broom factory. I loved it. And we found out so many other things in common. We both love rock. We both love and then when I found out she loved wrestling and I found out she works for wrestling, oh yeah, it was, I turned into Jim Carrey in the mask. My eyes turned into hearts. I was like, ooh, hauga, hauga. I was in love. And these are all beautiful bonuses that I got, because what really made me fall for her was the fact that how kind she is, how considerate she is. She really wears her heart on her sleeve, but she tends to wear a bunch of long sleeves, so sometimes it's covered, but her heart is on her sleeve, and I love that about her. And she really is like the future, like my future wife. I'm not afraid of saying this, I plan on marrying the woman. And I've told her this many times. I don't care who hears this, like, but no. But so yeah, so we just kept talking and got to know each other, and then I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I went with her brother to Live Fest in October. And it was around then, right before, where we started talking about, okay, I do want to get with you. Like, maybe I told her, like, you know what? I'm going to be focused. We're going to take things seriously.
Okay, but wait, I wanna take it. No. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I wanna take it a little bit. I wanna like dissect it for people, because I want people to know that this is possible. So I wanna ask you first, did you get on Meet Me with the intention of dating or not really?
So actually, I didn't get on Meet Me. I started off on POF. And I didn't know that POF was a live streaming thing. And then funny enough, I didn't know it was connected with Meet Me. Not a lot of you know this, but I was on Meet Me years before, under my real name and everything. But this was back in 2016, 2017. So before live streaming and all that, before COVID, all that stuff, when Meet Me was fresh off of being my yearbook and it was turned into a legit dating app, nothing more, nothing less. And so when I decided to go on POF, I thought about Meet Me, but I'm like, I've done that, I'm good. So I go on POF, not knowing that they had live streaming features and that it was connected with Meet Me and other apps as well. So at first, yes, I wanted to meet someone. But when I found out the live streaming, and then I was actually inspired and convinced to join by two amazing people, I started live streaming, and then my priorities changed. I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna stream. I'm not looking for anything. If it happens, cool. I was open to meeting someone, but it wasn't I wasn't searching. Okay, but the funny thing is, finding love is a lot like trying to find a lost item. The more you think about something, the more it's not going to happen. Live your life. Keep doing what you're doing. The universe works in mysterious, beautiful ways. And so I didn't expect that I was going to find the woman of my dreams. But the universe was like, Goober, you got another thing coming. Okay, yes, I made a Judas Priest reference. But yeah, so that happened, and I was just yeah, I didn't expect it. So that's what started. I wasn't expecting to be in a relationship. After I find live streaming, I was like, I'm gonna focus on that. Then I decided to say yes to being on a game show, and then I met Vampy, and then we were on another game, and then after that it was history. We started talking, and then yeah, like I said, by Live Fest, we were like, I told her that, okay, I'm just gonna be talking to you, because we weren't official yet. We were talking, but we weren't like, okay, you're gonna be the only one, because I told her, I was very upfront when we got together, like, I'm getting to know you. I am keeping my options open, but the more we talked, the more I realized I really want to get to know her. So I was like, towards Life as we were going, that's when I told her, like, I'm only going to be talking to you, and I want to focus on possibly becoming a couple in that. So after Life Fest, we started talking. November 14th is when we officially got together, and we've been together ever since.
Love you guys' story, and thank you for sharing, because like I feel like every time I talk to you guys, I learn new things about your story. It's so sweet. But I really love the fact that you weren't expecting it, and that's why I asked you that question, because a lot of times we focus so much on finding a relationship or meeting the one, and like you said, it never happens when you try, but the second you stop trying, you meet someone, right? So I want to quickly pause and welcome everybody in. Welcome. Hello, my name is Cicely, aka That Cuban Girl, and this is your featured show that happens here exclusively on the live streaming community of Meet Me on Tuesdays at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, called Own It. The intention with Own It is so you and I become the best versions of ourselves through owning the uniqueness of who we are, because I believe that everyone has a story that is worth sharing. So I love doing this show because I get to speak to wonderful guests, amazing streamers every Tuesday. And today I'm super excited and happy that I get to talk to two of my favorite people on the app. They're a couple, and we've been like Meet Me friends forever now. They're one of the first people that I ever met on the app. And yeah, it's been an amazing journey. And here we are almost 3 years later. Um, so today they're both talking about relationships. And the intention with today's topic is for all of you guys out there who are hopeful and wanting to find your forever person. Here we have an amazing, beautiful example of two people that were streamers that became friends and then became each other's person. So that is the intention with today's topic. So Goober, with all the for all the people out there that really struggle with feeling lonely or finding someone, or being on the app and trying to date, what would you say to them?
Would you mind repeating that one more time, please? I did low-key zone out a bit. I'm sorry. I'm a little distracted by the comments. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Thank you, Jay, for that, by the way. Yeah, so for everyone who's here on the app and they're hopeful about finding their forever person, but maybe they're lonely or sad or depressed, or I know a lot of people that are on the apps looking for love sometimes can get a little sad and discouraged. So what would you say to them?
People that are discouraged and a little hesitant to get in. Well, I mean, I feel like I said it a little earlier. Like, it's really like trying to find a lost item. When you're trying to look for something you lost, you're not going to find it 9 times out of 10. But the moment you just sit back, focus on something else, do you, you'll end up finding it. And it's the same thing about really everything in life, whether it's relationships, whether it's growing on the app, whether it's growing as a person. It's try not to concern or overthink too much about wanting something. Like, of course, have goals and like, okay, I do want this, but don't focus on it so much where you're obsessed on it and you're constantly trying. Like, it'll happen. So just keep being you and keep being true to yourself, and the person that is for you will come. It's just a matter of time. I do believe in love. I do believe in I'm a hopeless romantic. So I mean, I still love the whole true love at first sight. I still believe that. So yeah, so keep being you, you will find it. I guarantee it. It may not, one thing that I will say, you'll most likely find it in a situation or in a place that you will not expect to, because I didn't expect to find my love, my future wife, like 2 months after I joined the app. Like, I didn't expect that. 2 months. No, I lied. 1 month, August, September. Yeah, I came in August and met her in September, and then that was it. So yeah, just keep being you and you'll find it.
How do you deal with how do you now that we are on social media, and we're a generation that's so social media heavy, how do you deal with having all these options? I'm not saying you have, I'm saying in general, people tend to have so many options, and some people tend to think the grass is greener on the other side. As someone who's taken and is in a committed relationship, how do you deal with this?
What do you mean? Like, are you talking about like people that like hit on me, or like that?
No. I'm saying in general, like, okay, you know how in this generation we're so like social media heavy, especially as streamers, right? We have, because we're always live and whatnot.
Yeah.
I guess the question would be, how do you deal with being, being a personality, being out there, but also being in a committed relationship? And I'm asking this because
how do we find the balance?
Yeah, because a lot of people struggle with this,
First thing first, communication. Vampy and I have talked about, we do want to be streamers. We do want to grow on as a streamer. It's funny enough, it is something that we are still working on to this day, because here's the thing. We love our people here. We love you all. We love streaming. But we love being on the phone with each other more. Like, I'm just gonna be honest. We love a lot of the times where it's like, where's Vampy? Where's Goober? We're on the phone doing our own thing. I'm sorry, but I want to be on the phone with my baby and same. However, we know that there are people, like I said in my intro, her and I run positive streams, and a lot of people really, like, we were recently told, a lot of people really rely on that because sometimes they need that escape, and I totally get it. So it's something that we still struggle with. So I don't want to lie to y'all. But just, it's the communications, letting us know, okay, hey, I want to stream surf around this time, or I'm thinking about stream surfing today, and it's like, okay, no problem. Or sometimes, or live stream, my bad. And sometimes we may want to stream surf, visit other streams. I do recommend to have a reliable second device. That way, like you could, if you're on the phone with your significant other, you can also stream surf at the same time. She does that. Unfortunately, I don't have a reliable second device. I have a tablet, but it does not want to load on Meet Me ever since that last update. I don't know why. But yeah. So it's just communicating, letting each other know like what we want to do, and then respecting that, because we both want to be streamers. We both have shows. And yeah, well, my tablet is old. It's like super slow, so I don't, it's not necessarily the update itself. It's just it's I gotta get, I'm gonna look into getting like a side phone that access Wi-Fi, just so I can be able to stream surf and stuff like that. But anyways, it's really just communicating, finding that balance, giving context, like, hey, I want to talk to you, I want to keep going, but this also I want to do. Is there a way we can work this out? And 9 times out of 10, if you're honest and you give them context and you let them know where your mind's at, your significant other will work with you, especially like if they really care about you and want that, and then also want that same for themselves, they'll work with you. And so that's how we find that balance. We're still working on it, but yeah.
Yeah, well, thank you, Goober. Before I let you go and I can have Bampy back on, give your shout outs for your shows or whatever it is you're doing.
Okay. First thing first, yes. So, man, I'm so sorry. If I'd known, I would have waited to mention Goop Talk until now. I'm so sorry. So yeah, so I mentioned it earlier. I had a show called Goop Talk, like a year ago. I did cancel it, but I am bringing it back. Goop Talk is coming back May 9th. Under a new time, new day. It'll be instead of Tuesdays at 1, it will be Fridays at 7 p.m. Eastern. So I'm sorry, QB, we can no longer share the same day. But on the bright side, I'll be able to come and be on your show a lot more often. So but yeah, so it will be Fridays at 7 p.m. Eastern, called Goop Talk. It's basically a show about just embracing who you are. I'm King Goober. I'm a goofball, hence why I call it Goop Talk. I'm Goober who's a talk show host. That's pretty much. But yeah, we have a bunch of fun dance breaks, little game segments, and then sometimes performances as well. So I'm very excited to announce that, yes, May 9th, Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern. I'm also an admin for Queen Vampy for her show, Melody Madness, every Tuesday at midnight. So Monday going into Tuesday, I'm an admin for Wabbit's Hop to the Top Trivia, Sundays at 6 p.m. Eastern. I'm a recruiter for Bunny's Let's Be Mutual, Sundays at 5, I believe, Eastern. And yes, also I do want to announce Queen Vampy will be going live for her birthday, May 5th. Okay, Cinco de Mayo, Taurus season. She will be going live starting at 8 p.m. Eastern. So if anyone wants to come by and wish her happy birthday, please do so. And yes, and then Cuban, I'm gonna message you outside the app regarding that. But yeah,
sounds good. You know, my birthday is May 15th, and May 5th is my dad's birthday. So
I knew you were Taurus, but I didn't remember the exact day. That's crazy. 10 days apart. Oh.
May 15th. Yeah. So, well, thank you for Goober for being on the show. You already know the drill. I'm going to have you back in a few minutes. So stick around.
Gives me time to drink more coffee.
Sounds good.
I need to get more. All right. Ciao. Bye-bye.
How amazing was that? I love my friends on here. Thank you, Goober, for being such a good sport and having an amazing energy. And you know, he's very easy to have on the show because he's a talker, and you know, it makes my job way easier. But you guys, I want to welcome you in. If you're just tuning in right now, hello, welcome. I want to invite you to hit that favorite button right there, and so we can stay connected. My name is Cicely. I go by That Cuban Girl, and this is your featured show, Own It. On Own It, the intention is that you and I become the best versions of ourselves through owning the uniqueness of who we are. Because I believe that we all have a story that is worth sharing. This show happens here exclusively on the live streaming community on Tuesdays at 5 p.m. Eastern or 2 p.m. Pacific time if you're on my side of the world. And I want to encourage you right here. Thank you, Jay. I want to encourage you to follow me on Instagram, and whoever follows me today will be added to my close friends list, that little green bubble. So you guys are the first ones to know everything, any announcements, anything going on. I always post it there first. But thank you so much. I want to just express my gratitude for you guys being here. I love that we get to share energy every Tuesday. I love that show up to the show. Thank you to Gina for the spotlight earlier. Appreciate you. I'm super grateful for my community on here. And I'm going to quickly give a couple of shout outs before I have Vampy join me. Sorry, Vampy. I know I talked to Goober a lot more, but it's okay. You guys are a couple, so it's fine. But let me give some shout outs real quick. And I'm going to give shout outs to my top 3 gifters of the stream. Number 3 is Goober, thank you. Number 2, VGK Scotty. Number 1, Casper. Thank you guys so much for being here. I always say it. I can never get tired of saying it. I appreciate you guys so much. And, we're going on 3 years of Own It. Oh my gosh. I don't even know how we've gotten here, but here we are. So thank you guys so much. My second guest of the day, let me see, she here? Yeah, my second guest of the day is someone who is no stranger to Own It. Like I said, I've known her, I actually met her. It's a long story, but when my ex was streaming on here, she was actually his friend, and we met through him. And so this was quite a while ago. But yeah, I'm super excited to have her on. I can't wait for her to introduce herself and talk a little bit. And today's topic is, I forgot the quote of the day. Well, today's topic is all about relationships, because I want to give you, cheers, I want to give you all hope out there if you're looking for your forever person, that it can definitely happen. And most of the time, it happens when you least expect it. So the quote of the day, oh my gosh, I almost forgot, reads as follows. One second. Someone who truly loves you sees what a mess you can be, how moody you can get, and how hard you can be to handle, but still wants you. Let me read that again. Someone who truly loves you sees what a mess you can be, how moody you can get, and how hard you can be to handle, but still wants you. And I would add, but still wants you and loves you. Because I believe that love is also a choice. The first couple of years you're with someone, it's all happiness and honeymoon, but then you have to choose to stay together, right? So anyways, without further ado, I'm going to welcome my friend, Vampy, Queen Vampy, to Own It.
Hi.
Hello, girl. What's up?
Just chilling, enjoying the show.
Well, thank you for being here. Please introduce yourself. Tell everybody who you are.
Oh, well, my name is Queen Vampy. I'm a feature show host myself. I host Vampy Monthly Matters every Tuesdays at 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yes, I am part of the family that me and my boyfriend, Goober, leads is GK, which, like you said earlier, it's an amazing family that we get to know people and spreading positive vibes and all that stuff, and such amazing fun. We have amazing family members that come to every event we go to, which is really awesome. Also, you can catch me admin for Cinema Square, which my bro, your boy, is the host of, and then also admin for Group Talk and admin for Exo Mama Show, and then a few other shows that I'm admin for. And yeah, and my birthday is coming up next month.
I love that. And sorry, I keep shutting the mic off because I feel like there's feedback maybe when I leave it on.
Oh, you're good.
Happy early birthday.
Thank you.
I forgot that you're a Taurus too. I know we've talked about this before, but I didn't realize it. And you have my dad's birthday, which is cool. Now I'll never forget.
Yes, Cinco de Mayo. So exciting.
Yeah.
Turning 27. That's crazy.
OMG. I love that. What are you going to do for your birthday? Do you know?
Well, I know, like, on my mom's birthday. So my mom's birthday is May 1st. So me and her is going to go out to dinner for her birthday. And then on my birthday, I'm going to be live streaming and also be hosting my show later that night.
Are you and Goober not getting together?
Huh?
Are you and Goober not getting together for your...
I'll be live on my birthday. For the surprise day when I don't know what's going on. I don't know. They told me to be live at 8 p.m. Eastern, so that's where I'll be at.
I love that. So Vampy, okay. So I don't know. I asked Goober a lot of questions, but basically I just want you to talk to the people because a lot of people on here really struggle with dating or wanting to find a
Hmm.
man. Like, what would you say to those people on here?
Um, I don't want to like backpedal what he just said, but like, yeah, sometimes whenever you're, and it could be on app or you could be on the public space, and you're not, if you wasn't looking for love, but it just comes out unexpectedly, which is the best part when it unexpectedly comes out and hits you in the face. It's always the best feeling ever because not a lot of people, like to wait. But this is what I tell my sister all the time: like, if you wait for it, it will come to you eventually. Don't go chasing because that's usually why um, I feel so strong about being in a relationship with Goober that we met on here, and that how we took it slow. And it wasn't really looking at the moment, but it just pretty much just happened. It's like a big boom just happened.
Do you think that being friends first really helps?
I think so. Yes. Because a lot of people like, yes, you have to get to know someone first, um, create that friendship with them first, and then if you and them are feeling the same about each other before y'all like start dating, talk a lot of communication, a lot of getting to know each other. Take your time, don't rush things, because like sometimes good as you want it to be. You just take it like baby steps. I'll take baby steps when it comes to stuff like that, which is pretty awesome. That's why I adore our relationship so much. Because we did talk, as friends. We talked, kept communicating, before we got up to us being together.
Yeah, I love that. And I also think that it's really great when you can actually be friends with your person. I'm not saying you have to be like best friends forever, but I think the best relationships are definitely those relationships that
Yeah.
be friends and have that strong foundation, and then take it from there. Because the attraction, I mean, you can always be attracted to your person, but as the years go by, all those things kind of dwindle, right? So you want to be able
Hmm.
to have that friendship and have that love and commitment towards each other. And I think that's really important. And please do not be a creep.
Right. Don't be stalking or anything like that.
I feel like I need to add that, specifically for the online
Yeah.
dating. Like me personally, I don't like dating online. I,
Hmm.
I date our IRL because and I love you guys. I love this community, but I think some people like, I mean, I definitely think you guys got lucky with each other, right?
Yes.
And I think it's mainly because you're streamers. But when random people hit you up, it's kind of like,
Yeah, I don't know about that. Like, do you got a face to that anymore? Don't know how you are. You don't go to the streets. Like, yeah, it'd be weird. Like, I would have to, I need to see your face to see how you are on stream or something.
no, 100%, 100%. So, okay, Vampy, I want you to shout out your show, and then after that, I'm gonna ask Goober to join because I want to talk to both of you guys together, if that's okay.
Okay. Yeah. So, my show is called Vampy Melody Madness. It's a music game show. We have four amazing games that are included in the show. We have Name That Tune, Facial Lyrics, Music Trivia, and Master Arts with the genre, which is such a fun game show. If you guys want to get in contact on the show, please hit up my admins. So I have Terror Bear and King Goober, or you can hit up MJ himself, or you can hit up myself on IG as well, along with DJ Avoid and Queen Diva, who also help admins with the show as well. Um, that's pretty much it.
I love that. Yes, you guys, everybody, please go, support Vampy and Goober. Go favorite them. I know most of you guys here are already in their family, but if you're not, go favorite them right now. Support their streams. They're super involved on the app and they do a whole bunch of things. And, I love that feature shows we get to really plug each other up. And that's really what
Hmm.
I'm about. And you guys know I'm not really about the diamonds. Like, we all
Yeah.
whatever. But most importantly, I do these shows because I love plugging everybody in and helping build a community. So everybody go support them. So I'm gonna ask Goober to jump back in. Where's Goober? Goober, come back.
Goober, baby, where are
Jack,
you?
come back.
Come back, Jack. Come back.
Ah, oh my God, I had a dream with Leonardo DiCaprio last night. It was really bizarre.
All right. For the record, since I'm Jack, move over. There is room on that ice. Move and pull me up. Still pisses me off to this day. Why are we talking about Titanic? That's triggering.
Language, babe.
1000%.
This is a big show. Language.
Oh, did I?
Listen,
I'm
it's my
so
favorite
sorry.
film, okay?
I am so sorry. That's the first time I ever dropped the curse word. My bad.
It happens. I did it once before, maybe twice.
It happened.
I didn't even realize. What did I say? Oh my God, I'm
You
sorry.
said the P word.
I said the what?
The P word.
It's okay, moving on.
That's not a curse word.
It will consider as a cuss word, babe.
You guys are so cute. I love having you both on the show because it's like I just love and I love relationships, and now that I'm all healed, I can actually enjoy.
Glad to hear that.
Thanks. But I truly love having you guys on the show. I love happy couples, and I just love everything you guys are about. You guys are like obsessed with each other, and I'm here for it. Okay, I'm here for it. I hope I get invited to the virtual wedding. All right, even if it's not the real wedding, but invite me to the virtual party.
So, a lot of everyone want us to do a virtual wedding.
I just gave you an idea.
Now we're gonna hire a cameraman to to stream for us.
Yeah. Watch Jay offer. I can do it.
Jay had to be there in person so he could do it.
I love it.
Jay.
I knew it. I'll do it.
That would be really funny. Listen, I just gave you guys an amazing idea, a virtual wedding. Okay,
It's funny though. So a long time ago, I met this streamer named Kevster. He was top edge at one point. He met his wife that on here as well. They did had a live stream of their wedding years ago, which was pretty awesome. And they bring some really good friends from me. I wish Kevster was still on here, but I see him on IG here and there sometimes. But yeah, that's what also made me believe that anything can happen on here as well. Because after watching, seeing how they done things and how they was a couple and on here, and eventually getting married, and now they have a baby now, which is pretty awesome. So yeah, lots of inspiration for sure.
I love that. I love that.
Possible. It's definitely. I mean, who knows? And then depending on where we have it, if we have it in LA. Then who knows? Maybe Cuban will be like, you know what, Jay, I got it. I'm in LA. I'll do it.
Right?
I am in LA. You're not far from me, Goober. So
I'm not gonna say exactly where I am, but I'm close to Culver City.
Yeah, we definitely need to meet up whenever Vampy comes over here. We have to meet up and actually meet.
Oh yes.
Are you guys
definitely.
going to Life Fest?
Unfortunately,
No.
But they need to bring it
Eventually
in LA. That's for dang on sure. Dang on sure. See, I learned.
I don't think it comes close to here. No, I'm just kidding. I could go to Florida.
Oh, Jay is close to us as well, so Jay can also go.
Is Jay still in Cali?
Yeah.
Apparently.
Okay, I know he.
I'm not gonna say where, but he is.
No, don't say where.
Yeah.
Cali vibes.
He's actually my
sure.
roommate. He's in the next door. I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding.
Yeah, he's like 2
Next door
hours
is crazy.
Okay.
But you guys, I just, in the last minutes of the Future Hour, I just want to talk about what are you guys, your future plans as a couple, if you want to talk about it. I don't know, you guys should do like a show together, like host a show together, or I don't know if you guys are already doing it, but what's like your plans moving forward?
Well, how so? Like plans concerning
like on the
streaming?
app as a couple, like on the app, outside of the app, like as a couple, like dating wise and stuff. What are like you guys' plans? I don't know. It could be you guys are like doing a show together, or building a business, or like what are you guys' futures plans as a couple?
Babe, would you like to answer that?
So one of mine things I would love us to do as a couple is like traveling, getting to travel like across the world ish. As soon as I get scared of planes, of heights, I'm scared of flying. But like I'm down to like travel with them and stuff like that, and and building it. Will you still switch my chair? Hey, there's a cat up there. he just like distracted me. He starts, but yes, so like doing like traveling or getting some stuff like camping or stuff like that, or um pretty much just growing together.
Yeah, I
Fun
agree.
stuff.
I feel like if you guys created a YouTube channel together, you guys would do really well because you guys are so different, but you're so alike at the same time. I feel like people would really get a lot of value out of you guys' relationship. So just food for thought.
Yeah, I'll say a lot of people do that.
That's something we could think about. I mean, ideally, I feel like in theory it might be a little difficult because we're long distance. We're not in the same, if we were like together in the same spot, then yeah, having a YouTube channel would be a lot easier. But for us to do that, her being in Mississippi, me being in Cali, yeah, it's a little difficult. But who knows? Maybe when we eventually meet, we could do something like that. Or we might surprise you all and one of us go live and then the other surprises by showing up in the background. Who knows what'll happen in the world of the future?
So I actually totally forgot about that you guys are long distance. And that's actually a really great topic for here. Mm-hmm. And somebody is asking, do you both plan on living together? So I just want to know I want you to answer that question, but also how hard or how easy is it to have a long distance relationship?
Ooh. How hard, difficult? I'll keep my answer short because so that Babe can also give her answer. But I think I don't know. I think it just depends. I mean, yeah, there are moments where it's hard, but honestly, it's just as long as you keep communication up high, you give context, you both parties have empathy with each other. It's possible. It's just you also have to have the willpower for it. Quite honestly, because yeah, it's a lot. But I wouldn't have it any other way. I mean, I'd rather have her in my life long distance than not have her in my life at all. So, yeah, go ahead, babe.
Yeah, it can be hard. Sometimes, like, yeah, we do like miss the physical touch, like cuddling, going to movies, dates, cooking for each other and stuff like that. But once we have a good stability in cooking, good stability in communication, and knowing our mentalities, where we stand at, it helps a lot, and it helps along the way, rather.
Yeah, and I mean, I didn't mean if like I said hard, but maybe it's not hard for you guys. Maybe it's easy for you guys. So like, because people have this misconception. Like for example, not too long ago, I was talking to somebody from a different country. For me, then I'm gonna be honest, it wasn't a big deal because I'm very independent. I don't mind getting on planes as long as the other person is willing to get on a plane as well. It didn't bother me, but it bothered him, and like it became this big thing, and like we're no longer talking, right? But for me, it's like, yeah, it could be difficult, but also it's exactly what you said, Goober. When you truly care about someone, that doesn't matter. Like you'll find ways, right?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, I mean, well, there's a will, there's a way. If you really want to be with someone, you're gonna be willing to. Well, in this case, yeah, like I had my history. I've had experience. I was in a long distance relationship years ago when I was in high school, and obviously it didn't work out. So yeah, there are preconceived thoughts of like, oh yeah, long distance relationship never works, and for a long time I believed that. But if you're committed and you have the willpower and both parties really want this to work, it can work. There are people actually on the app that had met that I met each other. They were long distance, start out long distance, and then turns out like they ended up getting married. They moved in, and so yeah, so it's possible. There are statistically wise, yes, there's higher percentage of couples not working out for long distance, but doesn't mean that it's not possible. It's not doable.
100%.
Exactly.
And then if I can just add and then
I love that. Oh my God. I know we've gotten so much criticism today, but who cares? Like, we're
Who
just having a
cares?
good time. Who cares? I don't even pay attention, but I just want to say both of you guys are amazing. And I'm really happy that
Aw.
you guys are still together. And I truly hope that you get married and you're able to move in together at some point. Because I think it would be one of the best love stories on the Meet Me, on the history of Meet Me, right? So I'm really excited that you guys were able to make it and talk. And most importantly, I just really wanted to give everyone out here hope and inspiration. If you are the type of person who's looking for your forever person, who is here with the intention of dating, a lot of you guys are not, but a lot of you guys are. And this is a perfect example of a beautiful couple who met here, that were streamers, that were friends, and now they are lovers. So it totally went over Goober's head, but it's okay.
I don't know why you mentioned the comments.
I'm sorry. He did.
It's okay.
It's like
He's
that
funny.
troll follows me where every feature show I go. This is the third feature show he's seen, so I'm sorry.
Lord.
It's okay. It's okay. So to finish the show, I'm gonna ask you the question I always ask you.
Mhm.
So, what is one thing you guys can own up about yourselves?
Baby.
Growing into a better person. I think that.
I gotta give an answer that I haven't given already. I already gave. What's another thing that I can own up about myself? I guess, you know what, since this just really happened, I can own up that you don't always have to retaliate to negativity like I kind of did earlier. So I will own that about myself. So I do apologize on that. And yes, so that's another thing among the list of many things, numerous things that I can own up to.
You're good, Goober. We're all human. It's totally okay.
As far
And
as
you
we
know,
know.
we're very strong because for streamers, we're live so often and so much. We're on social media. We have to get good at having thick skin, right? So it's okay. It happens. But I just wanted to say thank you guys again for being on the show. You're both amazing, and I really appreciate you both.
I have one.
So yeah. I want to say
Put a lot
thank
of
you to
water in this.
everybody. And before I end the show, I'm going to let you guys go so I can do shout outs and stuff. But thank
Okay.
you again. Did you want to say anything?
Huh?
Did you want to say anything?
Sure. Everyone, favorite Cuban girl. She hosts this show every Tuesday at 5 p.m. Eastern. She's a wonderful, amazing, beautiful soul. And she's awesome. So please fave her and wish me luck, because I'm gonna try eventually to ask her when she's not busy to be on my show in the near future. So wish me luck. Hopefully that happens, but we'll see. She's incredibly busy, and she's awesome. So please favorite her. All you have to do is hit that star button. Okay, don't worry, we'll wait.
Thank you. It's okay. Well, I'll be on your show, Goober. And poor Goober's been on my show so much lately that I've asked him that question so many times. I was surprised you even had an answer, to be honest.
I always have an answer. Are you kidding me? So many things, like you said it best, we're human. We always have something to work on, something to own up to. So that's why when you told me last week, oh, save it for next week. No. I'll give you another answer. I always have something that I can work on and own up to. That's the beautiful part of being human. We can always improve. We can always get better. It's self-growth. I love it. So yes, anytime you need me to be on the show, I'm happy to. I love your show. I love everyone in here. And of course, I love my baby most. So thank you for having me. I will stop talking. and
okay.
Yeah, so let me drop down. Otherwise, I'll keep talking. But love y'all.
It's okay. Thank you both for being here. Thank you, Vampy. Thank you, Goober. Bye, girl. And you guys, I just wanted to have these couple of minutes with you guys just to say thank you so much for joining the show, for your beautiful energy. Thank you for always supporting, for the hearts, the favorites. By the way, let me remind you, if you haven't favored me yet, this is your time to do so. 5,700. Thank you so much. Whoever was the number 5,700, appreciate you. Let's get to 10,000 very soon. But thank you guys again for your energy, for joining the show, for being here, for watching, for commenting. I want you to know I have all my comments on. I read them on. But let me remind you, because we are a feature show, I cannot stop and address individually every single person out of respect of the show's guidelines and format and my guests, first and foremost. But I see all of the comments, I see the favorites, I see everything. And I just want to say thank you for being here. Please follow me on Instagram. Whoever follows me today, as every Tuesday, I'm going to be adding them to my close friends list, the little green bubble. So you're the first ones to know things. I have something I am going to post today, actually, after the show. You guys are going to be the first ones to know. But thank you again for being here. And last and final shout outs to my top gifters. Number 3, King Goober. Number 2, Casper. Number 1, Real Deal. Thank you. Thanks so much, you guys. So excited to be here. And yeah, I love you all. And I'll see you next Tuesday. Thank you, Jay. Shout out to Jay, my amazing admin, Jay. I'll see you all. So you can all. Let me do that again. I'll see you all next Tuesday so you and I can own it. Good night, you guys. Oh, thank you, Real Deal. Bye, my loves.